Good morning, family. It's a morning short rant, but it's a good message that I feel like we need to talk about or either hear. And it's a touchy subject because a lot of people don't want to hear it, but it's got to be said, and it's about relationships again. I like to talk about relationships because daily, as a human being, the Creator created us to relate with each other, to fellowship with each other, talk and deal with each other. But we have, especially melanated people in the West, we have been beaten and taught, oppressed and taught, went to school and taught to keep separating. But our separation is not our success. Separation is the bottom of the line, bottom line. We can't be separated. But who did this separation? The cracker. I know y'all don't like to use that word, but cracker is not a bad word. It's a true word. Because if you ask yourself, what is a cracker? A cracker is one who cracks. One who cracks is the cracker. Whatever is cracked is cracked. The cracker is the one that takes the object and crack it. And what is a crack? If you look at the ground, there may be a crack on the cement, on the driveway, in a board, on the wall. A crack is a uncompleted separation of an object. It's separated, but it's broken, but it's not completely separated. And that is the black man of America and the world. We are broken people, but we are not yet separated. Why? Because the cracker desired that we stay close together. So instead of breaking us totally, he just put a crack in us. And he's the cracker. So let's mend the cracks. Let's put sealant in whatever is cracking us so we can unite again. Because we're not fully separated. We all are melanated. We all are black. We all are African Americans. We all are Africans. Whatever you want to call yourself. Moors, Hebrew Israelites. But you still melanated black, Mr. Man or woman. Now, the subject is relationships, as I told you. We have to start working on mending the cracks in our neighborhoods, in our communities, because that is where our power is. Our power is not being cracked. Our power is not saying them over here and us over there, or we over here and leave them over there. That is a design to keep us down. That is a design to keep us reaching. That is a design that will never be successful. We will never be successful until we unite. All of us unite against the one common enemy, which is the cracker. Okay? Now, in order to mend this separation, we got to start learning how to trust each other. And we can't trust each other if we constantly bicker, bicker, lie, fight each other, and steal from one another, scam from one another. We must be able to trust each other. But in the basic building blocks of us is the black man and black woman and the black child. That is the family. Do you understand me? It's the same in Nigeria. It's the same in Egypt. It's the same in Ethiopia. It's the same in South Africa. It's the same in New Guinea. It's the same in Australia with the Aboriginal. It's the same in South America. It's the same in Jamaica. It's the same in Trinidad and Guyana and Brazil. It's the same in Mexico. It's the same in Beaufort, South Carolina. It's the same in Atlanta. It's the same in LA. We have to do better. Man and woman, the basic. See, when a man and woman get together, this is the bottom line. That is called a family. Then they make a baby. That is a complete family. Now, in order to be successful, we have to have more than one family. We need a family over here, a family over here. We need a family right here. We need a family right here. Now, when we have more than 4 or 5 families in one area, what's that called? A community. And that's where the success begins. We are totally on our way to success once we build our communities. We need to start building communities of black people, melanated people, our community. Japanese people have their own communities. Chinese people have their own communities. Iranian people have their own communities. Indian people have their own communities. White people have always had their own communities. But what they do is put us where they want us. Why? Because we are like dust. And what is dust? An object of matter that have no function and no force until someone outside of itself comes and move it to another place. That's the black man. But God has use for us. He wants to make man. And this man that he's going to make in these new days coming is going to be us. The black man of the West. The black man of the East, united. God has come already. He's coming through me too. And I'm going to help him make man. What are you going to make him from, Sound B? I'm going to make him from dust. The black man that has no function, just like dust. We move to the east side. They move us to the west side. They move us to the south side. They move us to the south side. Now we're going to start completing our mission and start our own communities. Because once we start a community, what's next after community, bruh? State. We have our own states. This is a black state. And once we get state, we start giving real power, because we can ask for what we want, and we can take what we want, and we can demand what we want. But you need more than one family, and you need more than one community. We need a community on the east side, a community on the west side, a community on the south side, a community on the north side. And when we bring these communities together as a state, we can do this all over America, all over the world. In every state, when they state over here, state over here, state over here, state in Africa, state in Brazil, state in Jamaica, state in Trinidad, we come all together. And what we got, brothers, sisters, we have nation. And once we start nationhood and complete it, no one will ever be able to stop us. But we have to keep these relationships going. Man, marry a woman. Woman, marry a man. I'm not prejudiced. I don't judge people. But that's just how God made it. That ain't how I made it. I feel like if we do things the way God intended for us to do, we'll be more successful. God never intended for a woman to marry a woman. Why? Because this woman can't make a family. If you can't make a family, how you gonna have a community? If you don't have the community, you'll never be a nation. You see the science in it? And the same thing is vice versa with men that love men. I'm not judging you, but you can't have a family. 2 men cannot make a baby, and without the children, we can't have the family. We can have a LGBT community, but I don't think they'll never have a LGBT state or LGBT nation. But I can be wrong. I don't know what can happen in America. I don't know. But I'm going on the way I was taught and raised. Okay? So, when you get in these relationships, in order to make them successful, we have to be trustworthy. In order to be trustworthy, you can't lie to each other. Don't marry her, brother, if she ain't fine enough for you to be faithful. If you're going to keep looking on the outside, fucking with women on the outside, making this woman hurt, deceiving her, that's what caused the breakup of the family. And vice versa for women. Don't marry him if you're going to cheat on him and you're going to just be stealing from him out of his bank account. You just want money and what he can do for you. That's not, the family will never be successful. And we need successful families. We need to be able to trust each other. We need to start getting married. Marriage is the key. All that boyfriend, girlfriend stuff, it don't work, bro. You know, we need to get married. We need to push marriage. If you don't love them enough to marry them, stop wasting their time. Stop wasting your time. You just want to bust a hard nut. Come on, man. It's bigger than that now. Trump done changed the whole game. We in a hurry. We ain't got time to be bullshitting. We ain't got time to be waiting on you to get tired of him, or waiting on him to get tired of you and cheat on you so you can get mad and cuss him out and tear up his car. And now we got to start all over, and that's a family that won't come together. We need success. Okay? I love each and every one of you melanated people. And I do this from my heart. If I offend you, it's not intended. It's just the words in my brain. I can be wrong. I'm Awolaye. I'm not God. I can be wrong. But this message is coming from the Almighty. This message is coming from Orisha. This message is coming from ancestors. This message is coming from Orumala. This message is coming from me, the Asiatic black man, owner, maker, cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. And may God and ancestors bless you as you be stronger in your relationships. Break up the ones that you know ain't gonna work. Find somebody that will work. Elijah Muhammad say, marry someone that's your friend. If you a friend with a woman and you a man, marry her. Y'all will get along and be more successful because y'all already friendly. And vice versa, woman. I know he's just your friend, but marry your friend. These marriages are always successful. And we will talk more about this, but this video is getting long and I know y'all got short patience. So, peace, shalom, odabo, assalamu alaikum, and I'm out.